Hey everyone, what's going on? Jeff here from Films at Home, and in today's video I want to talk about a new online retailer for physical media that I think could be a great new addition to your arsenal when you're looking for good deals on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K movies. So I recently made a purchase from this company, so I'm going to show you what I grabbed and tell you what the deals were, but I'm also going to talk a little bit about who owns the company, the background on it, some of the pros and cons of this website, and whether or not it really is worth looking at to bulk up your collection. So the website we're going to talk about today is GRUV.com. It's GRUV.com. I have no idea what that means, but they popped up on the scene I would say maybe like a year ago, but they've really started to gain some traction in the last few months, sort of leading up to the holidays. I've seen a much bigger push from them on social media, a lot more advertising and marketing, and that's what kind of caught my eye and made me go and check out their website. So I know that people have alerted me to this site in the past, and I've seen some posts online on social media, on forums and websites kind of asking, is this GRUV.com legit? Because they do have some really good deals. They've occasionally had some pretty good pre-order sale prices, and a lot of people just were kind of curious, well, is this a scam site? Is this legit? Are they selling bootlegs? What's the deal? And I did some research into it before I made a purchase, and I can confirm that they are 100% legit. GRUV is actually owned by Universal Studios, so they don't make that very apparent on the homepage or anywhere, but they're owned by Universal Studios, and this is basically a direct-to-consumer website where Universal is selling things straight out of their warehouses, selling them and shipping them right to you guys at home. So it's an interesting play by Universal because they haven't really tied their name to it, but they're clearly putting some effort into physical media sales, and they're trying to take a little bit back for themselves. It feels like, obviously if you're buying direct from them, then they don't have to split shares with Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon. They're selling direct to you and they're taking all of that profit. So if you've been collecting for a while, there used to be a site called FoxConnect.com, and it was a similar type deal for the Fox brand, 20th Century Fox, and all of their TV shows and movies. That website would often have great deals. I was able to pick up like seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and American Horror Story for like $5 or $6 for an entire TV season. Lots of Blu-ray movies in my collection came from that site. Lots of box sets. Things were usually cheap, $5 or $6, and they often had bundled deals and some limited editions that you could only get on the Fox Connect site. So if you remember that site, it's very much like that. GRUV.com is completely Universal Studios titles. So that is the one sort of con to GRUV, is that you are limited to Universal's catalog. That being said, Universal's catalog is massive. They've been around for over 100 years. They already have hundreds of 4K discs. There's thousands of Blu-rays and thousands more DVDs. So it is quite the large catalog to choose from, but you are limited to only those titles which Universal has put out on physical media. So that's sort of the background on the site. It's not sketchy. It's a very typical e-commerce. Check out with your credit card or PayPal. Everything's secured. It's backed by a major company. So there's nothing sketchy to really be worried about when using it. Now, the one pro to this site, or I should say there's two pros. The first pro being that Universal can control their own sales and their own deals, and there's been lots of good deals. I, for example, took advantage of the 3 for $30 4K deal, and I upgraded two Blu-rays to 4K and grabbed one new 4K for my collection. So I upgraded my Blu-ray copy of Get Out, and I added that to 4K. I upgraded my Apollo 13 Blu-ray copy and grabbed that on 4K, and I grabbed Field of Dreams on 4K. Apparently I didn't have it on Blu-ray. Could have sworn I did, but I was going through my collection and didn't have it, so I added that. And so I got these three titles, $30, right? $10 a piece. That's pretty good. That's a good price point for a 4K disc. Now, GRUV has also had other sort of rotating deals throughout the year. They had a 2 for $26 4K deal, which were sort of like $13 a piece. They were different movies, a little bit newer. They've had like 3 for $15 Blu-rays. They've had really good deals on box sets. No matter what sort of physical media, DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K, they have different deals for all of them. And the second big pro for them is the fact that everything has free shipping. So no matter how much you buy, whether it's one movie or 10, you're getting free shipping on all of your orders. My order came in about 5 to 7 business days, came fairly quickly considering it's the holiday season, no issues with the shipping, everything was packaged okay, and basically, no problems there. So free shipping is a huge benefit because other sites you may get a 3 for $30 deal, but then it's $6 in shipping. That adds $2 to each title and the deal isn't as good. GRUV's going to be free shipping no matter what, so that's a huge pro. So I would definitely encourage you all to check them out. And one cool thing is that if you sign up for their email list, you get 20% off your first order. So if you did want to go crazy, maybe buy 9 Blu-rays for $90, you can knock 20% off the top of that, also get free shipping. You can get like 9 Blu-rays for what's 20% off? That brings it down to like $72. You're going to be getting them for like $8 and change a piece, which is a very, very good deal for brand new 4K movies. And even their sales, they're 3 for $30. There's about 60 different titles to choose from. There's hundreds of Blu-rays to choose from. And then there are also just like $10 4K discs from their warehouse sale. There's all sorts of stuff going on, but they do rotate. So I would sign up for their emails because you get that 20% off code. Use that on a big order, but then you'll get email alerts and you'll know when the newest sales go live. And I think that's probably a smart thing to do considering how often they rotate the sales and all the deals. So I can say with confidence, I know I've had people ask these questions about GRUV, but I mean, I'm a confirmed buyer. I bought these myself. This video is not sponsored by GRUV. They didn't pay me to make this video. Universal didn't pay me to make this video. I went out and found out all this information by myself, and I just wanted to check out this new retailer. And it turns out that it seems like it's a pretty good place to pick up some cheap catalog titles, as long as you're okay with being limited to Universal. At a certain point, you'll probably peak, and there's, only so many Universal 4Ks you're going to be able to buy or that you'll need, but there's still hundreds of them. So, you'll have a pretty good time buying these at $8 to $10 a piece or whatever they end up being, and you'll be able to fill your collection up pretty quickly. Plus, there's always the new releases which Universal's putting out where you may be able to find deals over there as well. So although I'm not sponsored by GRUV, they didn't pay me to make this video, Universal's not involved with this, what I was able to do is sign up for their affiliate influencer program. So like I do with Amazon, I can give you an Amazon link to a product, and if you purchase that product through Amazon, I get a small little kickback, and that helps me fund the channel, helps me keep creating content, buying movies, buying equipment, things like that. So it's a great way to passively support me, and GRUV had a similar program. So I did sign up for it because it's a no-brainer, and I'm going to share some links in the description. So if you use these links and take advantage of these sales, that does help support my channel. Full transparency, I will get a kickback on that. But if you're going to buy anyway, why not support your favorite YouTuber with a little bit of a percentage, and that comes back to me. So I do really, really appreciate that. It works just like Amazon does. I'm not sponsored by Amazon either, so there's no funny business here. I'm being totally transparent, but if you use my links, I would appreciate it because that does help support the channel, and it's a very easy, passive way to help support all the content that I'm putting out there for free. So at the end of the day, I would recommend GRUV. Definitely go check them out. Check out the deals they have. Sign up for their emails. Get that 20% off code, because that could make for a really great first purchase, especially when you're talking about $7 or $8 for 4K discs. That's a steal at that price point for new 4Ks. I mean, those are Black Friday type prices even after Black Friday. So definitely keep an eye on them. Check them out. They're 100% legit. Nothing to worry about. Nothing sketchy there. If the deals seem too good to be true, that's just because Universal is maybe clearing out some stock or giving us that little bit of savings that they're getting from not having to sell to larger distributors like Target, Walmart, Amazon. They're passing the savings back on to the consumer and giving us better deals, and they're still making a better profit. So it's a win-win for everybody, and that's probably why the deals have been so good on their site. So there's lots to check out. Do some browsing. There's tons of box sets, tons of great 4K and Blu-ray discs, and tons of DVDs if you want to collect those. Overall, a very good site. Pretty easy to browse, easy to search, well put together. So I appreciate all that, and I think this is a good sign that Universal is sticking with physical media and clearly is going to continue to support the formats, because they've put out this new store. So that is it for the video. I just want to show you guys what I picked up, talk a little bit about GRUV, confirm its legitimacy, and tell you guys about how you can use it and what their story is. So all the links for GRUV deals right now and their homepage will be in the description. Like I said, please use those if you can, if you're going to make a purchase, because that supports me. I really appreciate that. But other than that, check out all the other links in my description for ways you can support the channel and support me. Also, make sure to follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. All the links are down in the description. And of course, make sure you subscribe, because I have tons of great videos coming up, including a breakdown of the Wolf of Wall Street 4K. We've got our physical media awards, end of year awards that I'll be talking about that you guys are voting on right now. If you haven't voted, you can find that in my community tab. The post is there. And we've also got a upcoming 2022 release video where I'll be going through and talking about all the stuff coming out next year. So this is a great time to subscribe and keep growing the channel and help me hit that 100K goal, because you're going to have lots of great content you don't want to miss. So make sure you subscribe there. And if I don't talk to you guys, I'm making this video, it's December 22nd. So I probably won't make another video before Christmas and the holidays. I'll come back strong after the holidays, have a little break off from work where I'll be able to make some more videos. But if I don't talk to you before then, hey, have a great holiday. Stay safe, stay healthy, do the right thing, get your vaccines. If my face is really red, that's because I got my booster shot yesterday. So I'm trying to do the right thing, keep my family safe, keep other people safe, and hopefully you'll do the same here in the holiday season so we can all get back to a much more normal situation sometime soon. So that's it. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all soon.